Shout out to my hot sauce people out there. Who knows this company? Let me know. Hello and welcome back to the channel. So even the mainstream media is starting to pick up on this whole thing between Frosk and Cavill. They're picking up on what Frosk, this dissent peddler, is cooking, and they don't like the smell of it. So without further ado, let's get into this story. Gaming personality Frosk tries framing DCU's Superman actor on out of context allegations, gets trolled online. Yeah, there it is in black and white. So this doesn't look too promising for Frosk. Let's get into this part. Gaming personality Frosk tried defaming Henry Cavill. Those are very particular words, and they don't sound too good for Frosk's side of the story. While many reacted to Cavill's departure from the franchise of The Witcher with mixed feelings ranging from regret at the wasted potential of his casting to satisfaction that the actor no longer had to work with such tainted material. I mean, so people realize that the material is not that great. I liked season 1 of The Witcher. I did not like season 2 as much. That's where it seemed like it started going off the rails for me. But Frosk, the dissent peddler, saw an opportunity to morality signal and attempt to make herself relevant again. Former network anchor Frosk Black has attempted and failed. Wow. I mean, just painting it how it actually is. I love that. Failed to paint former Netflix's The Witcher star Henry Cavill as problematic in an apparent move to keep her relevance following the failure of G4's recent comeback attempt. Way to sum it up nicely. And who was responsible for the epic failure of that recent comeback attempt?
If you don't like it, don't watch it. Peace!
Your proposal is acceptable.
None other than this individual right here. So not only did she torpedo her own channel, she torpedoed her own career. She is now largely irrelevant. She is toxic and untouchable. People want to have nothing to do with her, and she's struggling with that fact. Of course, this isn't going to make it any better, as we well see. Frosk tweeted, quote, Henry Cavill said some very questionable things around #MeToo and dated a 19-year-old as a 30-plus. Seeing people throw themselves at his feet for The Witcher is weird. The show is whatever at best. Okay, so in this case, I'll just say that, yeah, we've already talked about this in the past, the things he said after #MeToo. I think it's actually in this article, and this is all he said. Stuff has to change, obviously, before, but there's something wonderful about a man chasing a woman. I mean, okay, like he believes that a man can chase a woman. There's nothing wrong with that. He didn't say that a woman can't chase a man. So, you know, if we believe in equality, like I'm sure Frosk does, then there's no reason why a man can't chase a woman, and there's no reason why a woman can't chase a man. That's absolutely pathetic. Her absolute reach here. And then I love this, of course. Frosk gets trolled online for defaming Henry Cavill. While Frosk certainly anticipated her tweet to earn her the admiration, the praise, the accolades of her gender and identity politics-based contemporaries, practically everyone who read it thought it was, well, just like Frosk, tone deaf as fuck. And even her admirers and supporters disagreed with her and trolled her over it. Jake something, a YouTuber, I follow you because I support you. I enjoyed your outburst and believe many people completely missed your point. I support you in the same way that I support a man who was in a loving, consenting relationship with another adult. This guy's actually pretty based. He's like, look, I support, you know, your right to, you know, have your outburst, and I also support the right of other people to be in a consenting relationship. So, you know, with regards to what you're talking about here, you're off base. And that was also said. Of course, then Frosk then attempted to explain her shaming of Cavill on the basis that he briefly dated the Mandalorian actor Gina Carano. Just another desperate attempt for her to paint herself, you know, in a positive light by using the same old slimy tricks that all of these people do. All she does is attempt to paint people with a certain brush. You know, that was the guy, Jake Randall of YouTube, when he was like, they were in a consenting adult relationship. And then of course her first response is weird way to out yourself, lol. Okay, so this is who she is, right? This is how she behaves. Oh, big yikes energy. I discovered he also dated her. Again, she doesn't have any valid arguments here, so she's going to go out and attempt to ad hominem personally attack people. That's how people like Frosk operate. Honestly, like if you're going to pick someone, you need to pick someone in your league, because obviously even the media doesn't believe your bullshit anymore. When they say things like tries defaming or out of context allegations or gets trolled online, the media is not on your side on this one. They absolutely think that you're in the wrong. And I mean, she is. It's really that simple. I mean, what's going on here? Look, she's reaching like a lot of other desperate has-been people. Like this is on par with Matthew Perry reaching out and trying to attack Keanu Reeves, who is nothing but a nice guy by all accounts, by everyone who knows him. It's like, if you want to pick someone to lash out at and try and paint in a negative light, don't pick the nicest guy in the room, because it's never going to play out well for you. And that's exactly what happened here. This is Amber Heard accusing Johnny Depp, and we see how that turned out. Like, she did that again at the height of this whole Me Too movement, and ever since then, it has steadily not gone her way. And then a jury actually decides, no, you're lying, we don't believe you, and we're giving this guy $10 million of the money that you don't have, because that's how much we believe him, and that's how much we don't believe your bullshit. Basically, what is going on here? Like, why is Frosk doing this? And in my opinion, it's because she's socially and professionally irrelevant and toxic and untouchable. I mean, she has torpedoed her own career, and now she's desperate to try and, you know, get some attention for herself. And anytime anyone pops up, you know, in the limelight, she's probably going to reach out and try and smack him down, especially if there's any link, any tenuous link to gaming at all, because that's kind of her thing. So yeah, look, the media, they don't believe her anymore. They see her for what she is. It's starting to become apparent that she's nothing but a dissent peddler, that this is just a shtick that she has, and that none of it is real or genuine. She's just a really hateful, negative, ugly person. Ugly on the inside. You can judge for yourself on the outside whether you think she's good looking, but on the inside, she's a truly horrific beast.
You bitch!
That's just my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comments below about, well, the media starting to basically turn on Frosk, as they should, in my opinion. If you want to continue to support the channel, then please click the like, share, and subscribe buttons. Currently pushing for 1,000 subscribers, closing in on 700. I do appreciate it, and I get a little bit of joy every time I see a new subscriber, 4 subscribers and more in this last 24 hours. So let's keep this ball rolling. That's all I have for now, and I will see you in the next video. Have a great